Okay guys, welcome back. Start my timer, make sure I'm not running out of time. This will be the second part of my video. This is my current camera bag. Quite unique, so I'll probably explain that soon. I'll probably just put this to the side. That is quite heavy. Basically, I was talking in my last video about the camera bags that are up there, the two that I had, and how I used them back in the day. When I used to walk out with my camera bag, sometimes I just go with just my cameras, but if I wanted to take a bag and a couple of lenses, that was the slingshot is the one I used. Which is quite cumbersome. If you had to change lenses, you had to take the bag off, and it just wasn't an easy way to do photography, and you weren't ready to go with a shot if needed. And this is what's changed my photography. Now I'm not anyway sponsored by this company, but this is my strap. This is my wife's, and this is basically the Black Rapid. Wait till I just unhook a little bit. So the way I fold it up is my. So there you go, and that's it in a nutshell. It's a double strap system. And basically what it is, it's like a harness. It goes over your shoulders. This can actually be separated here and made into two single straps. Because actually, when I first got this, and this is the thing I'm saying about my timer's going. This is the thing I said about future-proofing your gear, making sure that you're not buying something that's just going to be done and dusted within a couple of months, and then you buy something an upgrade. I bought this when I actually only had two cameras. Now, potentially I could have used it as a double camera system, but my wife had the other camera. So what I actually did, I bought this and I used this as two separate straps. I think I used, was it this one? And this went across this way, which is the way that most people use it, and that's the way that this one gets used. And my wife had this one, I had this one, so we both had two straps. And I used that for a period of time, but I knew when I bought this that I was going to have two cameras, so I was kind of future-proofing my gear, and that's what I use now, is the double strap, and it's so comfortable, and it's lasted. I mean, this has been in holiday with me. I've had this easily 4+ years, maybe even just a touch bit longer, and it's got wear and tear, but it still looks decent. There's not much kind of sort of damage. It's really stood up the test of time, but it's just such a better system to do photography. The cameras are down, almost like, dare I say, like a holster, like a gun, but you're just ready to pop that camera up and take the shot. And that's what really changed my photography. I went from like being a kind of bag, camera, maybe a camera on my shoulder, but a camera in my bag. Whether something happens, the time you get the camera out, that's gone. This changed my camera setup forever. It's basically night and day. It's by far the best system, and a lot of people will probably go, "Oh, but it's." I mean, they're expensive, but then photography is an expensive product industry. Oh my goodness! I see pickled onion crisp coming back. Photography is just expensive. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's the cheapest stuff, it still costs a lot of money. And this strap system is expensive. I mean, this was, dare I say, it was £119. I think I got it on Amazon site. I think I got it. I was under 100. It was about 90, 95, 99 pounds. But then I get two straps out of this. I get use of two straps out of it, and then I've got it now as a double, as what I intended to use it for when I had two cameras. It is expensive, but then you get what you pay for, and I mean, it's still in one piece, it's still usable, it's not broken down, it's not bits fell off it. Because one of my friends does photography. He bought it was a kind of imitation style strap, but he ended up buying the real McCoy. And you're always better off just putting that money into a product and just buying it for what it is. Again, I'm not going to describe the strap system. I might do that in later videos if it maybe becomes popular, but absolutely fantastic system. This is my wife. You might know I'm not I Shoot Raw. It's Jared Poland, thrownosephoto.com. It's not a plug, but I bought that off his merchandising store, and it's just a black rapid with the kind of red section, but that's just a single strap, just goes over your shoulder and your camera's always there. But a lot of people that I know that kind of took the piss out of this product. Oh, you've got a free strap with your camera. Oh, you've got that. Yeah, you have, but it's just the ease of use. It's just so much better. And the money I've spent in that has basically paid for itself over and over and over again. As I say, they're not cheap, but good quality. They do the job and they do it well. So I would highly recommend this product, Black Rapid, and I would highly recommend buying a strap like this. And your camera just attaches. There's just a little screw on, I say a button, and you just get the carabiner and you just clip it on, and your camera, it kind of dangles like this. And a lot of people think, well, that might fall off, but I've had years and years of use and I've not had one single issue. But your camera is always there to use. So that was the one thing that changed my kind of whole photography kind of sort of wear, and for that reason it changed my bags. As I say, I still use my bags, but not in the way that I would probably use it if I hadn't had the Black Rapid. What we got left? 2 minutes. I'm probably going to close out. I probably need the third part to explain my bag. The bag might actually need another 2 parts to explain, but I'll kind of maybe do a wee sort of outro in this video and kind of give you the kind of rough idea of those bags are good, but the problem is they're quite bulky. Now you either go for a big bag like the Slingshot 300. When you've got it on, it sticks out quite a bit. You know, if you're out on holiday somewhere and you're maybe going into a shop, you feel like you're that size at the back, and you've really got to be careful with how you turn, and it's just so awkward at times. And I thought to myself, can I get a bag that's just totally different from anything else in the market? And as far as I've not seen anybody use this style of bag. It is out in the market. It's probably not like in the photography world. It's probably not like out there a lot. But I did a lot of research on this, and I looked at different stuff, and I just had this idea about, what I call it is a mothership bag. And when you see it, you'll probably work out how it's called that. And I spent a lot of time looking at websites and dimensions, and would the camera fit in that pouch, and would this work, and would that work. And it was a lot of piecing together, and it's a bag that basically can change. It's like a chameleon that can basically transform into whatever you want. So basically I'll do that in the next video. So once again guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.